If one of your friends ever worked at this place, they might say that it's a cult. I'm gonna actually disagree with that. There were just a lot of rules that most places are not gonna have, but honestly, I feel like they kind of made it a better work environment. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we're gonna call this place Out and About. People who work there are ninjas, and I am not trying to get my kneecaps chopped off. So we're gonna try to keep this a little under the radar. At first, when I quit Out and About, I kind of thought, yeah, it was a cult, it was crazy. Thing is though, I've worked at a couple fast food places since working there, and that was honestly my favorite place to work. And it's because of the rules about making sure you're smiling, making sure you're being nice to the customers, like extra nice. It honestly made it a better work environment. Another thing that people would always say is weird is how many employees are working there. The reason it's that deep is because they got hundreds of cars going through the drive-thru a day. I'd like to see Burger King handling that many drive-thrus during lunch rush. Because of that, they have each position has their own person. You know, it's very rare that one person is doing two things at once. They got two different people for assembling burgers, for frying and putting them together. They got two people for fries. They got the person who fries the fries and the person who packages them. That's because everything moves so quickly. The easiest job to do there is working at the counter handing out orders. Because all you gotta do is sit there and call out. When I was working there, they already removed 69, so I didn't have to deal with that. And I already quit by the time 67 was a thing. The only other thing other than the 67 thing that sucked about counter though was if you had a rude customer. It's a nice place to eat, and most people kind of reciprocate that energy. But every once in a while, you get a person who actually just hates their life and takes it out on you. A big issue with customers is that people think that the numbers being called out directly correlates with when yours should be called out. Newsflash, order number 28 is gonna come out first before order number 27 if all they ordered was French fries. I had a guy come up to me and be, hey man, I've been waiting on my food. How long is it gonna take? I don't know, can I see your receipt? So I asked for the receipt. I could tell that this guy was an impatient dude. So I looked at the time that he ordered. He ordered 4 minutes ago. And I look at his receipt. He ordered 4 double burgers. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a minute. My go-to was, it'll be 15 minutes. I tell everyone that. I don't care if it's gonna be 40 minutes, if it's gonna be 5, I tell people it's gonna be 15 minutes. He was order number 48. I call out number 49 because 49 was just a French fry. Order number 49, I see him get like visibly upset. And he comes up to me and he goes, where's my food? You just called order number 59. And I go, hey man, it's because they just ordered a French fry, so it's gonna be out faster. And he's still mad. He goes and he stands there and he's still standing there waiting for his food like it's about to come out, like he didn't order 4 double burgers. That's 8 patties that we're cooking. I get order number 50, which is after his, and it's just a shake by itself. And I go over to the counter. I'm not really thinking about him. I'm kind of worried about just everything that's going on. And I go, order number whatever, order number whatever, order number 50. And as I say order number 50, I'm like, oh no. He comes up again, and now he's furious. Where's my food? Blah, 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 blah. Where's my food? Now I start to explain a little more. I go, you ordered 4 double burgers. That's a lot of patties that we have to cook. This person just ordered a milkshake, and he goes, cut the excuses, give me my food now. That is word for word what he said. I am a 17-year-old kid just working at a fast food place. I don't control how fast his food comes out. I just give it to him once he's done. And he's a grown man. He's probably like late 40s, early 50s. And I just look at him and I go, dude. He looks at me and goes, dude, you will call me sir. You will call me sir. As he's saying that, I just turn around and leave. I don't say another word to him. I still have other customers to worry about. So I'm handing out food. Mind you, he's like still standing there. I'm handing out food, and he's hovering over my shoulder. So you're not gonna serve me? So you're really not gonna serve me, huh? You're just gonna refuse service? My manager finally comes over and she starts treating him like he's Jesus on earth. We're so sorry, sir. We're gonna get your food out right away. Whole thing is treat the customer well. Obviously, that's a good thing to go by, but sometimes we need to draw the line. I had one manager, let's call him Travis. One shift, I was working with him, and this was right after I turned 18. The thing about this place is they are great with high school schedules. They let you only work like 3-hour shifts on school days. They understand if you call out for certain things. They're awesome when it comes to scheduling until you turn 18. Once you turn 18, all that goes out the window. I'm working on my first shift after being 18, and Travis is there. I'm looking at the clock. Oh, it's about time to go home. Awesome. Fast forward 30 minutes. I was already supposed to be home. I go, hey, Travis, I gotta go. He goes, how old are you? 18. He goes, I'ma keep you here. My schedule only goes till 8:30. And he goes, I can keep you here long as I want. Am I giving up my life to the arrow? No. I finish my shift and I go home. After I go home, I get a little notification that the new schedule is out. They have me working till 2 a.m. on school nights. After that, I text them and I say, hey, I was just kept till midnight. I got school at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I cannot be working. You guys can either figure out the schedule or I might have to leave. Subscribe for part 2 and probably a part 3 too. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.